Now, the leak was detected in the basement level of Crooks Hospital in a mechanical room at about 1:45. Now, we don't know how much gas leaked or when that gas leak started, but what we can tell you is that evacuations at Crooks Hospital are underway. After 12 years as the chancellor of Syracuse University, Ken Severud is going to step down effective at the end of the school year. The native of Irondequoit, New York, said that he's been humbled to lead a university that he was a fan of growing up. It's tradition for Syracuse basketball fans in the Dome to stand and clap until the first basket's made. Today in the Dome, though, Syracuse fans stood for a little longer than usual. In fact, it was an entire quarter longer than usual. By the time Dominique Darius made Syracuse's first basket, a minute into the second quarter, and Orange fans were allowed to sit, the game was already out of hand.
Oh, no! Middle!
Union College and the Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute were going at it.
Wins it 4-3. The Mayor's Cup is staying in Schenectady.
When Union goaltender Monia Wagner made a clutch save, securing the team's win in the Mayor's Cup. But it would be her last save of the season for Union. To find out why, we have to back up just a little bit. 4 weeks earlier, when Wagner was in the middle of practice.
And then I think we were doing team lift or activation together. And I got the call and I ran out of the gym. Once he said the words, and I'm like, we would love to have you on the team. You just try to stay as calm as possible.
Wagner and her family had spent the last 21 years training for that phone call from Swiss women's hockey coach Colin Muller.
Like my dad got up in the mornings and drove me to hockey games at like 6 a.m. or something, or my mom cooking me food after a late practice or something like that. Like they've been part of it since the beginning.
So getting to call mom and dad after that call?
It's very like a proud moment getting to tell your parents that you get to go to the Olympics.
Team captain Stephanie Bork says losing Wagner mid-season is tough, but it gives them a goal to play for.
Like Coach Tony said, we're going to miss her as a person, and she held us in a lot of games, so we have to make it up to her to make sure that we can keep playing so that when she comes back, she can fit right in. But
Coach Tony Macy says it'll be exciting to watch his player, even if it's for another country.
And she's done a really good job for us this year. We're super pumped for her. Like, it's not every day you get to throw on your country's jersey and play for that on this massive stage.
Switzerland plays their first group stage game February 6th against Czechia. In Syracuse, Adam Crooks, NCC News. As the sun rises on Election Day in Onondaga County, voters in Clay are turning out to the polls to have their voices heard. The issue top of mind for most voters is the Micron project, which is set to start construction just down the street later this month. Onondaga fire safety technician Kurt Williams says it's a reason he's at the polls today.
Oh, certainly the Micron going on across the road over here, that's a big issue.
Retiree Nancy Brame says she voted in today's local election to help keep Micron honest.
The fact that we're having Micron here, and I want to make sure that the people are involved in our local government to oversee that and see that hold Micron accountable.
The first phase of the $100 billion project is expected to be done in 2028. The whole project is anticipated to take 20 years to complete. Adam Crooks, NCC News. The Syracuse Landmark Preservation Committee met Thursday to discuss the proposed final plans for the Onondaga Hotel. The meeting centered around how the hotel would fit into the South Salina Street Historic District. The 10-story, $87 million hotel is set to be built on the current site of Lemp Park and the condemned Warren Street Garage. The name pays homage to the original Onondaga Hotel built in 1910 and demolished in the 70s. Preservation planner for the city of Syracuse, Kate Auder, says she's excited about what the hotel brings to the district.
And so that was really what this discussion was today, was looking at how this new building complements the district, the surrounding historic resources as well as the the total urban core.
My Town Realty Administrative Assistant Sherry Lisi says she's concerned about how their tenants across the street are going to be affected by the lack of green space.
So it's such a convenience for them to just come out the side door and come across the street to have their dog use the bathroom. There is a lot of concern because there's not a lot of grass around here. So I think obviously we're excited about the new structure to come over and this parking garage to come down, but there is a concern for the grass to be gone.
Despite the concerns, the plans for the hotel are one step closer to becoming a reality. They'll be sent to the Syracuse City Planning Commission next for approval. Adam Crooks, NCC News.